So I've been playing a lot, and I mean a lot of rank lately. I literally hit top 500 already. And there's a few things that came to mind. The first one being very obvious. Rank 2.0 is just kind of lame. But also, why am I doing this? Is there really any sense or purpose of doing it? Or is it just a flex? But then I also thought, who actually cares about being top 500 or even top 10? Ranked isn't what it used to be. And I acknowledge that. I've already made a video complaining about rank 2.0, comparing it to rank 1.0. If you guys want to watch that, here's a thumbnail. But I'm not here to rant about that. In fact, I am here to spit 5 ideas that I genuinely came up with to kind of make playing ranked more of a want.
What?
We all know there really is no purpose in grinding it no more. Everyone plays custom games now. That's kind of what Siege has turned into. But I'm on my make ranked great again era. So allow me to cook in today's video. If you guys want to see some more videos like this, be sure to like the video. They take a while to come up with. So I don't know, 1,300 likes, that helps your boy out. You might as well do it like right now. It's kind of free.
Also,
What are some ideas that you guys might have to actually make rank 2.0 fun again? Even if they're small adjustments, I'm curious to know what you would want. First, starting off with something that I think would be amazing. A new rank for top 1,000 players. I think I've kind of touched upon it before. I'm not really sure. In fact, I believe I called the rank Obsidian. Or another name could be Gem. Something that kind of fits the whole Diamond, Champ, Emerald era.
Here we go.
But to make it interesting, in order to actually get the rank charm for this new rank, I think we're gonna go with Gem. You would have to end being top 1,000. Not like how you could hit champion and then lose champion. You'll still get the champ charm. It makes it so you actually have to play and grind the game, rewarding you for putting in the time, essentially. I also think the charm would be very exclusive. Not only would only 1,000 players a season get it, but based off of the number you end will be on your charm. So let's say you end 86, you'll get number 86 on your charm. If you end literally 999, you'll get that number on your charm. Something that pretty much determine the elite from the somewhat more advanced players. Pretty much we just turn ranked into something more to grind for, because while grinding top 500, hell, even top 1,000, I really just kind of sat there and realized that I'm essentially kind of doing this for nothing. I get the same rewards as somebody who's literally just one elo into champion, and it kind of stinks, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, let me know your guys' thoughts on this. I think it'll be a pretty cool thing to implement. A new rank that actually has purpose, unlike that godforsaken fucking Emerald ranked. But going into idea number 2, kind of playing off of the first one, better ranked rewards. I think that we need more than just card backgrounds and stupid charms. I'm not gonna lie, the champ card backgrounds are just lame, bro. Like, who actually gives a shit about these? Like, I get the idea of them, pretty much showcasing the entire lobby that you've hit the highest rank, but also champ doesn't really mean anything anymore, and they're not like anything crazy. The champ card background is literally the same as the diamond card background, just the logo is different, obviously, and it's very underwhelming. Both of these ones look like cum, by the way. That's kind of gross. But also, having champ charms doesn't really seem rewarding anymore. Like, yeah, I get it, they have a lot going on, but you're telling me we grinded so much just to get these lame ass charms? Most of them aren't even that good. They're just the best version of it, which is cool, but at the same time, like, again, who gives a shit? So here's my idea on better rewards. First part being, we should get rewarded better based off of how high or low you hit in terms of elo. How it is now, you get an alpha pack every rank up. The unfortunate part about it is that the packs are all completely random. Your copper pack can be the same as your champion pack, but I think it's pretty easy to break this up. It's such a simple reward, but would make everyone a lot happier. I think if you hit copper to silver, you should be getting a green rarity alpha pack. Gold to plat should be blue. Emerald to diamond should be purple. And champ should be a token for anything in an alpha pack. Not a Bravo pack, but an alpha pack. We've never had that before. That'd be pretty goddamn cool. Another thing that they should add is champion themed uniforms and weapon skins. And not just champion themed, but diamond, emerald, even copper, which would be probably like literally legit poop on your character. But imagine a champion weapon skin, exclusive to that season, and would not be able to be traded within the marketplace because it's a ranked reward. You know how cool it would be to swing a guy and you realize that he's got a cool champ outfit? You kind of have an idea of how good that player probably is. It's such a simple but like small thing that they could actually start doing, and they kind of started doing it not too long ago. We actually got the Sun King headgear for Thermite, which was actually rewarded for us for hitting gold within that season. The unfortunate part is gold is shit. This should have been probably a champion reward. It's such a nice, and I mean such a nice goddamn headgear. But imagine if every rank was something slightly different, pretty much similar to the way rank charms work. If you end copper, you get a really bad copper charm. If you end plat, you pretty much get a mid charm. And champion, you obviously get the best of the best. It looks cool, it's awesome. Now imagine that in uniform headgear form. A small effect that adds more to something that's so little. Humans are pretty much simple. We like things. If you give us more things, we will enjoy it more. We're really not a complicated species. We're a bunch of meatheads. Might not be a crazy idea, but I think it's something Ubisoft should start looking into. Going into my third idea, I think we only need 5,000 champions within a season. Ever since Rank 2.0 came out, champion has been absolutely, and I mean absolutely trash. It's dog shit. It doesn't mean anything like it used to. I'm gonna give you an example visually on how bad it's gotten. We're gonna use my account as an example. Within Ember Rise all the way to Shadow Legacy, I was always a triple, sometimes a double-digit champion. But within the new Rank 2.0 seasons, from Solar Raid to Twin Shells to New Blood, I've been nothing but a 4-digit champ, or sometimes I legit don't even have a number because of how many champions there are. The game is saturated with so many champs to the point where the game now has more champs than diamonds, and I also think it has more champs than coppers. I mean, you could look at the rank graph that Ubisoft has literally posted right here. This shouldn't be a thing. The highest rank should not, I repeat, not have more people than in the worst rank. It's stupid and it makes no fucking sense. Hitting champion should feel like an achievement, not something that everybody could do. I also think it should be different for PC and console. For console, there should be only 5,000 champions because we have cross-platform within PlayStation as well as Xbox. And in PC, there should only be allowed 2,500 champions, leading up to a total of only 7,500 champions a season within all three platforms. I think if you counted all three platforms now, it's like 120 something thousand.
There are 39,400 champions in Siege across PC and console.
That's fucking crazy. That shouldn't be a thing. I'm just tired of seeing everybody be a quote-unquote champion. Meanwhile, if you R6 track them, they were a gold player in their prior life and have the same exact stats. But because of how the game has now kind of just went all spiraling downhill, and I mean everybody is hitting the quote-unquote highest rank. It's boring. It's just a simple fix. Make it so there's less champs. That's all you need to do. Kind of like how Apex Legend as well as Valorant does it. And this leads me into my fourth idea. Proper elo distribution. Now, I'm not talking about rank 1.0 and rank 2.0. I'm just thinking of something that could be implemented within rank 2.0 that's such a slight change, but would make the experience of playing ranked a lot better. Allow me to explain. We all know solo queuing is legit impossible within rank 2.0. As someone who has been a champion every season and would solo queue to champ multiple times while solo queuing, I could confidently say solo queuing is the worst fucking thing you could do while playing this game at the moment. You get bad teammates and lose the same amount of elo you would as a 5-stack. It makes no sense. It's actually just genuinely borderline unfair. And to solve this, I think elo should be now determined on how many players are in your squad. If you solo queue, you would gain a lot more but lose a lot less, which makes sense because you're already at a disadvantage. So if you win, you should be rewarded more. So side note here, guys. Recently, I had to help my family move some stuff, and literally, I had this stuck in my head. There. Now you all love U-Haul. Anyway, back to the video. I also think if you play against the 5-stack while solo queue and beat them, you get more as a solo queue player. But if you lose to that 5-stack, you don't lose as much. And in theory, you're probably not even going to be winning against a 5-stack. It almost never works out. For duo queuing and trio queuing, it's like the middle of elo distribution. You pretty much gain and lose the same amount. For example, if you win, let's say you get 23 elo. But if you lose, you also lose 23 elo, promoting duo and trio queuing more. It's going to be essentially the midway of elo distribution, and to me, it makes sense. 4-stacking is quite simple. Gain less than a duo or a trio player, and also lose a bit more. As a 4-stack, you should be winning most of the games anyway, which then leads us into 5-stacking. This is the best way to play the game in terms of winning, but should be the worst way in getting elo. You should gain way, and I mean way less more than if you were to solo queue. But if you lose a lot. And I mean a lot. I think we can actually make losing as a 5-stack very similar to how champ grinding is at the moment. For example, every game I gain +4, but every game I lose 28. I have to, in theory, win 8 games in a row and lose 1 to even go up in progression. But as a 5-stack, I'm pretty much playing on easy mode, so it already makes a lot more sense to me, and I'm okay with it. But when the same thing also affects my solo queue experience, it's just kind of bullshit. I also believe if you are 5-stacking and play another 5-stack, you gain a lot more and lose a lot less. And this is all pretty much what I mean by proper elo distribution. A formula based on how many players are in your squad. The less you have, the more you gain. The more you have, the less you gain. It's that simple. Leading us into the last idea that I have. Number 5, disconnect problems. Now, this one's quite annoying. Do you know how many times I lag out when me and my team are up 3-0 and I lose elo and get a ban after my team wins the match? There actually needs to be something for this. I get if you're losing and you disconnect, you're gonna lose anyways, but when I'm literally about to win and get punished worse than the losers is kind of crazy. I think there should be a disconnect safeguard, but only for match point. I can gain a lot less if I disconnect if I win and not get a ban. It beats losing elo as well as getting the ban. And to dumb that down, pretty much what I mean is, let's say I play a normal game out and I 4-0 that team, I gain 20 elo. Let's just say that's the base norm. But let's use another example where if I'm 3-0 and I disconnect and my team still 4-0s that game, I shouldn't get punished for disconnecting off of some bullshit. Because unfortunately, it might not even be my internet, it's just the game being ass. But instead of getting that 20 elo, I would only gain 10 and not get a ban. It's actually that simple. I also think KD glitching and win-loss glitching should be punished. I don't know how, but it's just hella annoying to see a bunch of bots KD glitch, especially when a teammate of mine does it and doesn't get back in time for the next round, or when they disconnect and instead of being on cams, they're in the lobby just waiting like a bunch of freaks because they care too much about their KD. I feel like these two disconnect problems can be fixed before any of the other ideas. This is probably the weakest idea I have, but honestly, it would just be a better way of life while playing the game, so it works for me. But yeah, that was my top 5 ideas to fix ranked. A new rank for top 1,000 players, better rank rewards, only 5k champs allowed, a proper elo distribution system, and disconnect problems. Unfortunately, the truth is we will never experience a proper rank system, but truly believe that these small additions will make playing ranked, as well as grinding it, seem fun and worth it again. Let me know down below if you guys agree with me. Comment down some ideas that you guys would love Ubisoft to do. And also, be sure to like the video. Again, 1,300 likes. I pretty much gave up all my ideas. I am gonna end the video. Cue the outro music.
I'm about to say all the wire, you know I love a tight. She got the buns I admire. I'm at the bar, I bet you call. I'm about to say all the wire, you know I love a tight. I feel her ass like a tire. She like puppy on fire. She like puppy on fire.
We gon' not you and up your way. You got a girl, nigga, me too. Buddy go what? Buddy go, got buddy go. Bless you. Look, buddy go. Digging that, nigga, digging that back. That's it. Buddy go back,